Good evening. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Um, Not a planned stream. Well, not a plan for a weeknight, but I've wanted to do this for at least 4 years now. A little while back, I did the 5 year anniversary of the me versus Fred Fucks audio call that you heard from a Discord. It wasn't a private, it was in a Discord chat, and there was like 20 fucking people in there hearing it. Somebody recorded it, gave it to me, and it was around the downfall of the Sons of Kojima, when Fred Fucks was outed and all that type of bullshit. So this kind of goes hand in hand with that, and I mentioned this individual, King of Pole, Brian Dunn, the Internet Detective. What else does he go by? I call him King of Pole Smokers because he's a pole smoker. And you're probably looking at outlines, brown noser, pathological liar. I'm going to go through a lot of this. So, this guy is a fucking clown. Pure and simple. Right out the fucking gate, I'm going to tell you he's a fucking clown. And I first came across him back when the SOK was a thing. Hold on a minute. I'm just kind of closing some shit here. I came across him back when the SOK was a thing. And I was, watching the SOK. I would do a few, call-ins and all that shit. And there was a Discord that was set up, the Grandsons of Kojima. Well, if you remember back on that live stream, I told you about a lot of shit that happened in there. And there was also the anti-SOK bunch, which was Jonathan Ross. I want to say, was it Boone? And there was the one that got arrested, Jet Rex, who's a fucking pedophile piece of shit. They're just a bunch of nutcases, is what they are. Well, they kept starting shit with the SOK and then the GSOK, which was like a fan Discord. And there was a lot of shit that happened. They tried to like make fake doxes of, where I lived, and a lot of fucked up shit. And around, I don't know, a couple months, maybe 3-4 months before the SOK imploded, Brian Dunn came into the scene because he likes to stick his nose into everything internet related, internet drama related. He goes back to as far as Gamergate. He stuck his nose in that. He stuck his nose into the internet blood sports later on after the SOK implode. And a lot of people out there know he's a fucking idiot, but there's also a lot of people that think his word is golden. Because basically what he does, he's good at sucking on the cock, getting a load in the mouth, and making that person happy by his words, because people are fucking stupid. Now, this goes back to the first time he ever came into the GSOK. There was a Brightside Viking, Vider Viking, whatever his name is. He was a pay pig. He still might be a pay pig for Darkside Phil. And I was getting into it with Vider on Twitter. I was going back and forth, and then King of Pole was starting to like do stuff on Phil, like videos on Darkside Phil. And then me and Vider got into it, and then Brian got involved with the me and Vider bullshit. And basically, and Vider, or BSV, Brightside Viking, whatever the fuck you want to call him, he basically was like a dick sucker for Darkside Phil. He was a pay pick. He was giving him money, and he was a defender, white knighting for him. Now, like I said, I don't know if Brightside Viking is still around. He might be. I think he might be under a different name. I think I was listening to one of Almighty Tevin's streams, because I watch a lot of his stuff. Or maybe it was Swollen Dingus. And I swear a little while back, like 7-8 months ago, they mentioned that he was under a different name. But I didn't ask in the chat or anything. because I usually watch that shit as background noise or whatever um, when I'm doing videos and all that shit. Is that thing fucking broken? That's weird. Anyways, also welcome to the chat, everybody. Razor Vermilion, Furious Hero Gaming, Trey Huey, Mario Sonic 6464. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. My day was okay, Trey. This isn't really a. I mean, maybe I'll kind of at the end do like a shoot the shit type of thing, but I was gonna do this as a podcast episode, but I think I'll save the podcast episode for maybe Friday. We'll see, because I do want to hit that 50 mark by the end of the year. If I don't, I don't. But shit happens. So, anyways, back to the topic at hand here, because this guy is just a slime ball. So, Brightside Viking, them two started getting into it, and there's actually, I think I have the audio clip. Let me find it here of them getting into it. Maybe I don't. It's pretty fucking funny. Because I was going to use it at one point. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, let's play this. Oh, fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. Oh no, that's going to work.
About me. Listen to the words come out of my mouth, you stupid fucking idiot. Understand that. Understand. Shut up, man. Shut the fuck down. How hard is it for you to understand that, Biden? Are you fucking dumb? Are you deaf? You not get it. What's your brain capacity? 13?
No, because you can't tell me that. You can't tell me. This doesn't exist, so the other staying closer. I didn't fucking know, Brian. You can say, have all the information.
Shut up about the fucking website. I'm not Noel. The guy like you threatened him in his website. You threatened him.
Tell me where you You said all this.
Talk to the guy.
No, you are. No.
So yeah, that is from God. When was that recorded? Let me see if I can see what. 8/28 of 2017 is when I guess that's when the file was made. I might have another file here that I might have. I'm trying to see what I have here, but anyways, so that right there, they were getting into it all the fucking time, and Vider made Brian rage all the fucking time. But Brian's one of these guys, he'd get into a fucking rage, and then he would be like, oh, calm down. He tried to spin it and make you look bad. And I have an answer to that right here.
Nah.
That was Phil. Nah. So basically, he would stick his nose into shit. Oh shit! Hold on a minute. We got a little problem here. Bit rate's going down. Okay, we're good now. Anyways, he would stick his nose into shit that he didn't even belong to. He just wanted to, I guess he wanted the internet fame. What's up, Leonardo? He wanted to be known, I guess, on the internet. I guess he wanted that internet celebrity status. I mean, he was around Gamergate and all that bullshit. But the guy was so full of bullshit. So one time he came into the voice chat and he was talking about all this shit about Phil, and him and Fred Fucks were talking back and forth. And I was just kind of sitting back listening, and I chimed in a little bit. But like right away, I knew something was off with this guy. Like I could tell he's one of those type of people that it's all about him. And he talks over the top of you type shit. Now, yeah, okay, when you're in a Discord chat with people, it happens. Or whatever. That's understandable. But, like, you could be talking one-on-one with him, and he would talk over the top of you. So he, around the time I was starting to get some messages and people were like doing fake accounts on Discord, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and they were coming after me. And he was like, "Oh, I know who these people are. I know who these people are. I got information." And I asked him, I go, "Do you have the information? I'd like to see it." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I'll get it for you." And he never did. He was so full of shit, is what he was. Now, it all came down to we figured out who it was. And it was people like J. Ross, Boone, Jetrex, them fucking clowns. And, you know, them fuckers are just a bunch of retards. They're pathetic losers, disgusting, disturbed individuals. What's up, Cerulean? How you doing? So then he was like feeding information to Fred about Darkside Phil and Vider and a few others, basically the pay pigs, and it turned into a big drama fest, right? Well, then after a while, I want to say a couple months. It felt like about a couple months, anyways. It could have been. It could have been longer. It could have been shorter than that. You got to remember, this was like 5 years ago when all this shit happened. And one day, there was a video on Twitter of him like talking about Fred fucks and saying how, yeah, I agree 100%. Two peas in a pod. He was saying how he was egged on to do all this stuff, basically doing a complete flip flop. Now, some information came out about Fred. He's a piece of fucking shit. But King of Pole tried to be a victim. Tried to say, "Oh, I wasn't getting involved in this." But he was. He had this fucking go 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 mentality to get involved with the Dark Side Phil, the SOK bullshit. And you know, he brought it all on himself, but then now he's trying to play this victim card. And I'm sitting there watching this, I'm thinking, wow, this is fucking ridiculous. So then, one day he was in the chat, and him and Fred were kind of going back at it, and I was listening to him, and I said to him, there was like, I don't know, 7 or 8 people in there. I said, "Brian," I go, "unless you have factual evidence of all this bullshit, just shut the fuck up." And he kind of got pissy at me. Well, then, on top of the other drama that was going on, because, we thought there were spies and all that shit, yeah, that's what I kind of got, but I let it go. If I had the mindset I have now, the older I am now, it seems like the smarter I get, even though I can still be a little retarded. I would have called it out right away from the word fuck, from the first fucking words he said. So then he kind of got pissy at me, and he left the chat. And then not too long after that, the whole Fred fucks thing happened. So then Brian, King of Pole, whatever you want to call him, he started jumping on this bandwagon, this crusade, to expose the SOK and expose everybody that was involved with that Discord. And he went on to say that I was a member of the SOK, which I've told you guys many times. I was never a member. I called in, I hung out in this Discord, but so did like 100 other fucking people. And there was usually anywhere from 10 to 30 people active. Depends on who was in the voice chat. If the SOK bunch were in the voice chat, you had fucking 30 to 40 fucking people in there. You had basically these autistic spurgs, I call them. But there was some cool people in there. There were some really cool people in there. Actually, there's still some that I talk to this day. And we laugh about that shit now, but we talk about other shit. We rarely mention the SOK. Every once in a while we'll, talk about, hey, remember when we did this? Hey, remember this? Remember this stupid fucking retarded ass meme? We had a lot of them. Fucking Rogue's hitting good. So, there was one thing I do want to point out. And King of Pole when he first came into the chat and he was talking, he was like kind of giving a backstory about himself because he wanted to talk about himself. He claimed that he was really good friends with Mr. Medicare, Jim, whatever you want to call him. And at the time, Brian brought in a friend named Tomba Hat. Now, you've heard me mention Tomba Hat in these live streams before. Tomba's actually a pretty cool dude. Always liked bullshitting with him. Him and King of Pole are not friends anymore. They had a falling out a little while ago. I don't know how Tomba dealt with the bullshit as long as he did, but them two. Actually, I think Brian threatened to kill him, which is pathetic because Brian couldn't hurt anything. He's a bitch. He's a pussy. Um, good friends. Yeah, they're not friends anymore, which that's a train going by. The fucking wind is blowing, and you can hear it louder than normal because it's not next to my house, but that's that fucking train. So Brian, King of Pole, the armed toast, internet detective, he told us, he's like, oh yeah, he goes, one day he was in there, he's like, yeah, he goes, I gotta go. He goes, I'm gonna hang out with the Medicare crew. And I was like, the Medicare crew? He's like, yeah, Jim and Jade, and which is Jim's wife, and a few others. And I'm like, are you guys like hanging out like in person? No, we're gonna play some games together. Well, come to find out, and I asked Tomba, I go, hey, was there really a Medicare crew? Like a bunch of people? And he goes, no. He goes, the only time that Jim and his wife were around, or mainly Jim, was when shit was going down. Like, yeah, okay, people talked in like voice chat together or, private message. But other than that, there is no Medicare crew. So basically, because King of Pole has talked to Jim Medicare, he thought he was a part of the crew. And so recently, Brian went off the fucking rails on Twitter. And if you don't follow along, I'll give you a quick summary. For years, even after the whole SOK thing, he would latch on to shit like a leech. Internet blood sports, Ethan Ralph, what the fuck, the wheelchair guy, Tonka Saw, all that bullshit. And he would just latch himself onto it. And then when he got called out for being a fucking retard, he would like either back down or disappear for a little bit. Well, he's been going through a lot of bullshit with just a bunch of people. And he got on Twitter and just started raging. He's been threatening people. Even him and Jim don't even get along. Him and Medicare do not get along. Matter of fact, he was wishing death on Medicare, which we know that Medicare's dying. He has cancer. But yeah, he was just saying some fucked up shit. So basically, his swan song was a couple days ago, and he deleted his Twitter and everything. And then today, I seen that he did a video, and it's like a fucking 25-minute bullshit fucking video. It was posted on Kiwi Farms of like, oh, I fooled you guys, blah, blah, blah. But then I guess he went on. I only watched like the first 4 or 5 minutes because the guy's voice is just so fucking annoying. But he went on about how, he basically, apparently he faked his suicide, which is even more fucking pathetic. He faked his suicide. And so everybody's been clowning on him. And he he deleted his YouTube. I don't know if he deleted his Twitch, because I do know he used to do Twitch before, and he actually talked. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. But anyways, he deleted his YouTube. He's like, I'm done, blah, 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 blah. Hey, what's up, Brody? And hey, what's up, Veritech. Sorry, I'm kind of standing up because my fucking right leg's all like hurting like a motherfucker. Maybe I'm having a stroke. No, actually it's my right ankle. I rolled it today at work, so Yeah, he might have not been active on it. I don't know. I just follow what I see from others in a few discords and on Twitter or X, whatever we're calling it now. So, anyways, um, back to my whole situation with him. He tried to claim that I was an SOK member and I was in a group, like a small group, starting shit. Getting and he was claiming all this bullshit. Now, when you tell him something, he takes it and he'll stretch it from the truth. You tell him something straight, black and white, he'll take that, stretch it, and use it against you. He's done that to me. So around the time Fred ran away, I think it was Loophole, who was a SOK member, did a live stream, and he did it with Moogle, who was a SOK member, Almighty Tevin, who Fred hated, and a few others. And he got on there and started talking mad shit about a handful of people, including myself. So I got I think it was a Google chat. It might have been a Discord, but I got on there. I called him out. I said, listen, motherfucker. I go, no, you stretched this fucking shit way too far from the truth. And I gave my side of everything. And for a while there, my name was actually brought up on Kiwi Farms quite a bit. But then I think a lot of people seen that live stream and seen what I had to say, and then they were like, "Oh, okay, this guy, fuck him. He don't know, whatever. He wasn't involved like fucking King of Pole made it sound like." So he he takes stuff, and he's done this forever. Even after this, when I seen shit with him, either shit with Tonka Saw or Ethan Ralph or Cog or anybody, he would take shit and stretch that is given to him and stretch it for his gain. Basically, I think he tried to be like Keemstar, but more full of bullshit than Keemstar. Hold on a minute, I gotta take a drink. I need a minute. Not a minute, but you know what I mean. So he finally kind of backed off a little bit, and then me and him on one of my old Twitters, we talked a little bit. I still didn't believe anything he said, and it wasn't long before me and him got into it on Twitter. And all he tried to do was spin shit in his favor. Nobody fell for it. And then he was back getting into it with Brightside Viking again, and they went on for years. If you go on Kiwi Farms and you look at his thread, you go back 3-4 years, him and Brightside Viking, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's all it was, just them two back and forth. And a lot of people on Kiwi Farms realized that this guy's a fucking idiot. He's a pathological liar. He's an ass kisser, a brown noser. And the fact that there was some people that took this guy's word as golden is very, very surprising, because he's so full of bullshit. Then you're probably wondering what the outlines thing was. He got drunk one night, and I think the guy's name was Danny. Do I have the audio for that? Let me check real quick. Let me check something here. I'll be right back in a second. Nope, I don't have it. He basically he asked a guy for his outlines, his dick outline. He was drunk one night and he was flirting with this guy in a voice chat. And I know it's out there somewhere. I thought I might have still had a MP3 of it because I I had some things on him, but then I got rid of it. Basically, he asked the guy for his dick, a picture of his dick outline. That's what he did. Matter of fact, hold on a minute. Let me search this on YouTube real quick. Maybe it's on there. But he's just a fucking clown. Just a fucking clown. But a lot of people have clowned him. Um, well, Jesus Christ. Um, maybe I won't be able to find it. Maybe not. Typing it. Let's see here. Maybe I can't. There's a live stream that somebody posted of Medicare. Um, Type in King of Pool. A lot of people have done a lot of fucking streams about King of Pool. But the guy is just unhinged. Um, but one story he likes to tell, and he's told to quite a few people. So one night he was in a chat with a few people, and Jim and Jade was in there, and he always brought this up recently to Jim while he was talking shit about how um, one time Jim was finger fucking his wife on in a chat. It's like, who gives a? It was like, and there's the audio of it, because there's audio of it out there. It sounds like he was like jealous or offended. Who gives a fuck if somebody's finger fucking their wife on a fucking voice chat, like a voice call? You know. What's up, Spurger King? Well, he used to suck Jim's dick, and then when Jim did that video calling him out, and did that fucking I think it was a live stream. It might have been a video, but he called him out for the dick outlines, and he kind of played. He's like, "Oh, it is. Oh, whatever." And then after a while, he started hating Jim. And to this day, he fucking hates him. Um, you know what? I am going to. I gotta open up Discord again. I'll play a little bit of the his recent video, but the guy, like I said, he latches himself on to other bullshit, to whatever's drama going on, especially on the internet. And then once he gets shown that he's a fucking retard, and then he like runs away for a bit, and he latches on to the next thing. And that is what he did with the GSOK, the SOK, Dark Side Phil, Bright Side Viking, and then he tried to take shit that I told him that was black and white, the truth, and make it what it wasn't. And make it something like he tried to claim that I was behind this and behind that, and I was hanging out in voice chat, one-on-one voice chat with Fred. I was Fred's boy. That wasn't the case. I never hung out in voice chats with Fred unless it was the GSOK voice chat and there was other people in there. And there was a lot of things. We were just talking about gaming. I mean, yeah, Fred was a fucking dipshit, but yeah, it wasn't what he tried to make it out to be. Yeah, I'm just kind of giving my thoughts on a piece of shit that basically, most recently, he claimed he was going to kill himself. He faked a suicide. So as soon as the Discord fucking pops up here, I'm going to fucking play that video. Where's that link to Kiwi Farms? There it is. He has, I think it's like 466 pages on Kiwi Farms. He has 466 fucking pages. Fucking read. Another name for him was King of Paws. Oh fuck! I gotta go back to. Is that it? No. Okay. But Godwinson, if you don't know who he is, he's kind of involved. He's kind of a known, I guess, internet blood sports, internet drama type of guy. He did a video pointing out a lot of stuff about Brian. How he cheated on his wife or was like fooling around behind his wife's back with a tranny. And that was the thing. There was a time before the shit hit the fan that Keegan Pool's like, oh yeah, I've got a wife. Nobody fucking believed him for the longest fucking time because then there was he had a girlfriend at the time, and she was like she looked like one of them purple haired fucking Antifa loving fucking clowns. Apparently his wife, I don't know if it's the same woman, but he has a kid. He might even have two kids. But he was in on I mean the problem is with Godwinson's video. Okay, this guy, he's got quite a bit of a following. And the whole time he's filming off of a fucking phone to his laptop screen instead of using a screen recorder or like a what I use here. What the fuck's this thing called? OBS. Instead of using something like that, and then he's going back and forth. It's like 3 hours fucking long, and it's just, I watched half of it, and I wanted to fucking throw myself out the fucking window. It was that shit. You should know what the fuck you're doing. And I even said on Twitter, I was like, yeah, Godwinson's fucking video is painful to watch because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. It's not hard to use OBS. Like, are you that fucking illiterate? Maybe he is because he's British. That was a joke, by the way. But he was around. King of Pole was around Andy Worski and that fucking garbage. Like I said, Tonka Saw, Ralph, Cog. I mean, he's got into it with, and now Medicare. That was one of the last over the last year or two. It is. OBS is really fucking easy. That's what I use right here to do this. But anyways, let me see. I love that fucking voice clip I played where he's like, understand, shut up, you fucking, he fucking slams the fucking thing. What's this?
Well, fucking well, Vickers. Once again, Vickers.
Oh, I thought he said a different word. I thought he said Vickers. I thought he said the other word. So he was getting involved with Vicious Vickers, which is, if I recall, it's Ethan Ralph's ex, not the recent one, not Horseface, but the one before her, the fat one, the one he did the sex tape with, the one where he stuck his thumb in her butthole and then licked it. I think her last name was Vickers, and her dad's last name is Vickers, and I thought I sounded like he said something else. Oh, I mean, hey, whatever's said on this, whatever clips I play, if some words come out like that, it is what it is. So today at 12:11 p.m., he went live. Coping that this is what somebody says. Said on Kiwi Farms. Brian live right now, coping that he had to suck the tranny's dick to stop them from killing themselves. Wow. So it looks like this might be the stream. So I'm going to play this because you know what? I'm going to go take a fucking shit. I should print off a picture of Brian's face and shit all over it. He'd probably like that though. So I'm going to play this. I'll be back. Enjoy. I don't know how much you're going to hear of it. I'm not going to play it all. But I'll play a little bit of it. So here we go.
Hello. I am back from the dead.
Hold on. Before I go, whatever is said in this video of fucking King of Pole smokers, it's on him, not me. I'm just fucking relaying the message. So I don't want any fucking pussies coming in and go, you have the N-word on your channel, or whatever word. I'm just leaving that as a disclaimer. I don't want any fucking crybaby pussies. Okay? Okay, here we go.
For one last show. You know, I know a lot of y'all are a little upset that I'm not fucking dead. And I know a lot of y'all are really upset that I didn't fucking drive down there to Gator's house. And I didn't fucking put a bullet in Gator's head. And I didn't go to Jim's driveway and beat Shane's face in with a baseball bat. Jim! Hey! Can we? No, we can't. We can't do it. Clearly you all are fucking stupid. I'm assuming that the regular people, the guys that aren't e-celebs or people with axes to grind, clearly understood the situation. Maybe you did it. But you guys wrote, there's a bunch, it's like a whole narrative, a story, a book written about Brian Dunn that is just not reality. It's just not reality. And what's even worse is you guys have made me into like a supervillain. Literally a supervillain. Like, you made me out to be this monster who has just destroyed everyone around him. His wife's gone. His kids are gone. If they're not gone, we need to make sure they're fucking harassed until they're gone. His extended family needs to know everything. His job. Everybody's got to know about where the fuck is Brian Dunn. I'm right here. Right here. The job's still fine. The wife hasn't left me. We're very happy. The kids are still good. Everything's fine. It was all bullshit. I just made it up. I made it up. I made up being drunk and going nuts. I made up going to Gator's house and blowing his brains out, though you deserve it. I made up the gym drive. I made it all up. Why? Because you all just pretend that that's what I'm like. You all just lie. You think that's what you want. That you just want you want that. That's reality, right? Like, let's be real. You guys want that. You want your enemy to look like he's going ballistic. So yeah, I had some fun. I fucked with you guys. I thought it'd be funny to do all that. I thought it'd be funny to lazily fake my death and not give a fuck about how you guys would react to it. Or how you guys would look it up. Like, come on. Come the fuck on. Suicide is for bitches. That's the truth. Suicide's for bitches. So, people have reached out for all types of stuff, interviews and this and that. Not going to do that. Not going to do that. I'm a showman. I'm a cowboy, and I'm a showman. And we're going to talk about truth. We're going to talk about truth. I brought my show back, and Internet Blood Sports back, essentially, because I was begged by Adam Edge of West London, and Persa Cassidy of New York City, and Ashton Parks of Toronto, Canada. I was begged by these people that I need to do this for over a year. I need to come back. That there was too many people just not telling the truth, including Jim, just lying. Lying and lying and lying. And that this whole sector was so many lies that entire stories, like literal storybooks, were written about events that never even happened or were just hyperbolic to an extreme degree. So, after the Keno Casino shit and seeing that there was an entire push, an entire narrative being written about different events that should not happen, and that there was a blur where people were now going, it's okay if someone calls you a faggot on the internet to swat them. It's okay to show if you make a song about SpongeBob that you can drive their driveway to take off their hat with a loaded gun. That's all okay. It's okay to fake like porn, pedophilia onto people. It's okay to fake allegations on people and tell, just as long as it makes you donations, it gets you clout, right? Gets you views. That's what matters. It's the most diabolical, fucked up thing you can do when the truth is there. And it shows that a lot of the people aren't there to be funny. They're not trying to have fun or be funny. They don't have their shit together. They're miserable cunts like Adam Edge. They're miserable cunts like Corey Barnhill, liar, pedophile. They're miserable cunts like Basil, pedophile, tranny chaser. Dating Maddie Cat. That's right, dating Maddie Cat. Isn't it weird let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. Let's break down the three major lies. Brian Dunn was chasing a tranny. That's the lie. Let's tell the truth. Brian Dunn was contacted by a tranny named Maddie Cat, was her username, who is dating a guy named Dr. Roxo, who is best friends with a person named Grace Thorpe. Okay? This person openly tells me, hey, I'm thinking about blowing my fucking brains out. And if I don't get my bottom surgery done, and I don't know who to talk to, and I'm freaking out, and we had a nice conversation one time in Grace Thorpe's Discord about morals and ethics. And I'm a human being. Like, I have morals, I have ethics, I have beliefs in things. Obviously, I have a family and kids, and I care about what I'm doing, and I sacrifice a lot of my time and my money to make sure that they're good, right? And this is like one of my side projects that I do for fun, just like Dead Man and those guys, right? So I go, fuck, don't do it. Hey, man, let's have a human conversation. And I talk to this tranny like a normal person, and I talk to this tranny about not cutting their dick off, going to get help, and not blowing their brains out, and to figure out their situation in general. That's the reality.
Shut up, Brian. I can't believe I fucking just played like 6 minutes and 45 seconds of that shit for you guys. I'm sorry. But I had to shit. I took a fucking nasty shit. It was probably... have a good one, Trey. What's up, Seymour Butts and Invader Tack? Welcome. I had to shit. It was probably because I drank like 6 cups of coffee today, and then I drank like 4 liters of water, and only thing I ate today, I had some barbecue chicken and some rice. So that was probably what did it. I feel better now. I feel a lot better. I was kind of sweating there a little bit when I was talking. You know, I was kind of, my stomach was kind of rumbling there for the first 30 minutes of this. I had to find something to shit. So I'm sorry about the listening to this fucking retard, but yeah. I don't remember what was all said there. Yeah, he is. He's basically trying to play himself as a hero on the internet, and like a lot of there's people on Kiwi Farms that are saying, "Oh, he's a hero," but I think they're just doing it to troll. But you want to hear King of Pole's favorite song? This is what I think it was Danny when he wanted to see his outlines. This is the song that he would. I hate this fucking song too. This is actually the true song that that he would sing for Danny and his outlines. God. Okay, here you go. You get a song. It's song time. Okay, not yet. It's advertisement time. But okay, here we go. Here we go.
Woke up to the sound of pouring rain. Wind would whisper, and I think of you. And all the tears you cry, they call my name. And when you
Brian's fucking gay. Okay, enough of that fucking shitty ass. That fucking Skid Row song sucks. Hate it. 18 in Life is fine. This song fucking sucks. Um, let's see, what are we talking about in the chat? I like your other streams when you prank call hardware stores shit faced. This is it's very sad and gross, but I needed to get this off my chest because it's something that I've wanted to do for a while now, and it just needed to be said. It just needed to be fucking said. The guy is just a fucking cancer shit. And the fact that he got away with so much, and a lot of people, like, there were times I swear he'd be the type to, like, go into a mall and just go, and that's not fart noises, that's, the other noises, high caliber. He'd be that type of guy. Because he's so fucking unhinged. And then he tries to spin it. Oh, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. You're mad. No, you're a fucking nutcase. You're a fucking piece of shit. And as far as I'm concerned, he should have been ran off the internet years ago. And he kind of was at some point. But I think this one was. I think he's done now. But I think he's done now. He would have shat himself. Yeah, because he probably wouldn't know how to use a high caliber, if you know what I mean. He claims, though, he was. Oh, I know how to shoot guns. I know how to shoot guns. Oh, I do this. I do that. I do this. I do that. But why does he sound like Darkside Phil? My impression of Darkside Phil. But anyways, yeah, he claims he's done. I have a feeling he'll be back before middle of next year and latch onto something, or he'll go completely insane. But in reality, what he should be doing, I mean, he probably fucked up his relationship with his wife. Instead of talking to fucking trannies on the internet, he should have been spending time with his wife. Or in the past, he should have been spending time with his girlfriend. Because I guarantee you, he spent most of his day. I mean, he had a job. I will say that he had a job, because there was times back in the GSOK days that he would like get in voice chat and you can hear him driving, or you'd hear him working. And there was actually a video that was released of Andy Worski at some fucking theme park, and he's seen Brian there. Hey, what's up, Tomba Hat? We were just talking about you earlier. I was. Everybody else was like, who the fuck's Tomba Hat? You are 100% correct, though. He'll come back with some new persona. Yeah, you are 100% correct. And he has a wife and kid. He shouldn't be on the internet like he has. I mean, he spends all of his time, I'm pretty sure. And from the sounds of it, he was up like early in the mornings, late at night, talking to, basically fucking around on his wife. Yeah, exactly. Who's going to sit through 6 hours of Kino Casino? I mean, I've had it on in the background, but I guarantee you he was sitting there fucking just watching everything and tweeting it. Like, I seen a lot of his tweets. He threatened, like, okay, he threatened Jim. He threatened Tomba. He threatened TXT, who he kind of just, he used to be around the whole, he used to be a detractor for Darkseid Now he's just a detractor to a lot of complete fucking morons on the internet. God, he's threatened so many. I think he's threatened Cog to kill Cog, which even that fucker would probably bust his fucking nose. There's a video of him, you can find it on YouTube, of him running, and he's like, hey, what's that? Let's see if I can find that video. I'll play the audio, but was it him running? He's like, hey, what's up, Gamergate? It's it's probably on the internet. But oh, he got into it with Pod Awful. Um, let's see what else. He got into it with Randbot. Um, there's the Mr. Medicare. 4 months ago. That's a 3 hour and 48 minute. Oh, this is 3 days ago. What's this? Oh, that's Cog's live stream. Um, he's got into it with Null. Um, who else has he gone into it with? He's got into it with a lot of fucking people. Hey, there's my live stream. I'm trying to see who else. And he did these videos. So back in the day, he did these videos. I'm aware of a lot of things. I don't say much, but I'm aware of a lot of things. Um, I'm aware of. You got to remember, I've dealt with some of these people. Like I've dealt with King of Pole back in the. Yeah, I'm very aware. I kind of sit in the shadows. I mean, I'll give my thoughts on things, but I'm aware of King of Pole, Ethan Ralph, Tomba Hat, all of them, or Tomba Hat. The other fucker, Tonkasaw. Oh no, I just compared Tomba to Tonkasaw. I'm sorry, Tomba. You're probably gonna call me the F slur now. Um, his wife was pregnant when the audio leaked. He should have immediately been over the outline stuff. He already beat the thirsty gay allegations by getting a woman pregnant. Now, here's the thing: Did he truly get that woman pregnant, or do you think she was fucking around on him because she knew that he's a piece of shit? Yeah, I got into it with TXT one time. Um, but yeah, I'm aware of a lot of things. I'm aware of like flamenco. I'm aware of Kinoche. I've been so. I guess you could say the beginning of getting myself, or not myself. I mean, I've got into some things, but the beginning of seeing a lot of things on the internet was with Darkside Phil and the Sons of Kojima. That was like the beginning. Before that, I just whatever. I was playing fucking video games, doing video games reviews and shit. I mean, I still do that shit, but like watching other streams. And then I've watched the Internet Blood Sports Part 2. Um, that's a good. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being out of the loop on some of these people. Um, I've I've seen a lot of the shit, and there's some shit that I haven't seen, but I do know a little bit about. Um, but it's pretty crazy, some of the shit. Obviously Wings of Redemption, Wings vs. Boogie, which was a fucking funny fight. Keemstar, Leafy is here. There used to be a guy. What the fuck was that guy's name? He used to do videos calling out people. I must destroy all. Anybody remember that fucker? He wore a mask, it was like a Warcraft ogre fucking mask. And he used to call out a lot of people on the internet. But he never really was in this sector of the internet where, where it wasn't like the Internet Blood Sports. But I Must Destroy All, he had this character. Oh, I know who. I was bitching about. I was fucking ranting about Godwinson earlier. I know who Godwinson is. I was fucking going off about how his 3.5 or 3 hour plus fucking video or stream or whatever it was complete fucking garbage, and I only made it halfway without trying to Minecraft myself. Because that motherfucker, he's got to be what, 30, 25, 30. He might be older. He might be my age. I'm 35. That motherfucker does not know how to use OBS. He has to use a fucking phone and like fucking laptop back and forth. Fuck. That pissed me the fuck off. Yeah, I don't know who you are, Perspicus. Perspica City. I probably fucked up your name. I only know who you are because you reposted that fucking stream. And then after that, I seen your name around a little bit, but I don't know who you are. Like I said, there's a lot of people I don't know who they are. Um, so what made Pole Smoker crawl out of his hole? He's kind of always been around. He hasn't really like ran away completely. Maybe for like a week, and I'm just assuming that. But he's always latched himself onto something. Um, but yeah, I went on a little rant about Godwinson. I don't know. I mean, I know who Godwinson is. I don't really follow his stuff. I know some people like him. I know a lot of people hate him. But his fucking 3.5 hour video, that should have been 20 fucking minutes if you're going to do it that way. Use fucking OBS. I'm using OBS right now. All you get is a stupid fucking picture. Oops, fuck, LOL. And if you want to know what the oops, fuck, LOL is from, um, oh, okay, I know. I remember BF Kermit. Isn't it Blackface Kermit? He used to follow me on Twitter. But I think he lost his account. Kind of like you've had like 50 fucking accounts. I've had 50 fucking accounts. But anyways, if you want to know what the oops fuck LOL is, if I recall, he sent a picture to was it a girl or was it a tranny or was it another dude? Can't remember. But he sent a picture and he's like oops fuck LOL. And then he was like this was in DMs and this was back in it's got to be what 2019? I almost said 2009. 2019? But there's another thing he said. What was that he said? That's the one I wanted. You're gonna make me chase it. Okay, this is the one I wanted you to send me. Okay, hold on a minute. We're gonna put this. We gotta put this in the fucking thing. That was the one, Tom, I wanted you to send me. Oh, it's best friend Kermit now. Okay, let's see here. Add image. Okay. This is the one I wanted you to send me. This is what I wanted to use actually as the header. But look at this. He's running. This fucking cracks me up. Ruby the Hole. It was a bit he was trying to. Oh, that's right. It was Ruby. Okay, so that was that fucking Ruby bitch. So that was around the time he was like fucking with J Ross and all of them. So he was like getting in like DMs with her. She was a hole and ugly as shit. And he was like he sent a picture of himself, not naked or anything, just his face. And he was like, oops, fuck, LOL. Then he's like, you're gonna make me chase you. And so somebody made a fucking meme out of it, which is this right here you see. Oh, it's fucking classic. That was the one I was gonna actually use. I didn't want to use that fucking goofy ass picture you sent me of him. Oh fuck, that's fucking funny shit. But yeah, this is basically my side of the whole story. What I seen. Granted, others out there have seen more. Others have dealt with him more. Obviously, Tomba Hat has dealt with him for a long fucking time, and I don't know how the fuck you even stuck around, like, even talking to him after, like, a year or two after the SOK shit and everything else he moved on to. What's up, Retro Bro? I'm doing a stream kind of calling out a piece of shit. I've wanted to do this for a while. It's a long story, and I'm just talking some shit about a real... This guy here, this King of Pole, / the Armed Toast, / the Internet Detective, Brian Dunn, he's a fucking lolcow. He is basically on a side of the internet that is a shit show. Internet blood sports, Dark Side Phil, the detractors, shit that I've seen over time, and so So I wanted to do this video like at the 2 years ago to maybe 4 years ago, but I put it off and I put it off. But most recently, he went the fuck off and he was like threatening people over the last, I don't know, last couple months, threatening to kill people, and that he was getting into it with. And he, the other day, like, shut his Twitter down and everything, saying, basically saying he was gonna fucking kill himself. And then he came back today and he's like, "Oh, it's just I got you," that type of bullshit. Um, I'm doing okay. I took a big shit earlier. The first 30 something minutes, I had to shit. I'm over here talking, telling these stories. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. And then I played some audio of this fucker and went and took a nasty shit, a coffee shit, and now I feel better. So I'm just kind of telling my side of what I've seen with this fucking clown and how he's nothing but a pathological liar. He's a brown noser. He's a kiss ass. He takes things that you tell him that is black and white straight to the truth and stretches it for his gain and makes it what it's not. He once asked a guy, because he was drunk, for his dick outlines. He sucked a tranny dick. He might have had a gay experience or 10. He cheated on his wife, or he cheats on his wife, gets in DMs with a few tranny girls, guys, whatever you want to call them. It's 2023. We got to be nice, right? Just a lot of things. Just a fucking lot of things. He latches himself on to like internet drama, like I said earlier, Ethan Ralph. You're gonna send me do I need to have the video up, or can I just play audio? Because I could play that. You know what? I could play that. I should play it. There's just a lot of things about this guy, and I felt it was time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's 2 minutes and 29 seconds?
What's up?
Okay. I'm going to download this. Oh, God. Let's see if I could do this. Go like that. Monitor capture. Select region. Okay, we'll watch this. This is the first time I've done a live stream and I like showed video. And that a fucking first. Hold on a minute. Oh shit, I gotta redo it. Fuck. Hold on! Technical difficulties over here. Monitor capture. Subregion. Keep that out of there. Jesus, don't want to show my whole fucking... Don't want to see the fucking porn I'm watching on here at the same time. Just kidding, I'm not watching porn. Okay, let's see if this comes up right. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's watch this. Let's have some laughs.
What's up, Gamergate? You guys getting fit for that charity fight? Come on, Ralphie. Come on, Ralphie. You want it so fucking bad.
Sargon, what do you think? Because I could fill you in about what happened on the at least on the concentration camps.
Okay, I'm curious. I mean, it's not like, you know, the anti-Gamergate people don't call you an anti-Semite already, so go on.
I mean, I don't know. Well, listen. Let's be fairly honest, okay? And then if you look at the schematics of the concentration camps themselves, at least the gas chambers, you'd be really surprised at how that really goes. But,
So what you're saying is the Nazis didn't actually perpetrate the Holocaust?
No, I didn't say that. But what I'm saying is that there's more to it than just the fucking what
Kiwi Farms used to be really good. I like Kiwi Farms.
Okay, this is directly to you, Phil.
You're about to get some home inspection knowledge. Okay, I would beat your ass. Not even joking. I would beat your ass so bad. You're fucking balding, retarded, fat, chubby self.
I think King of Pool is spurgy. He's easily baited into shit. We've talked to each other on Skype occasionally. I've played a video game with him twice. And we're not best buddies. And also, you know, Pool, if you're listening to this, my name isn't fucking leverage for you to swing about like it's a country. I have a good feeling you're probably going to hate me.
I'm gonna say this much, Ross. I don't know if you touched a kid or not. Understand? Shut up, man! Shut the fuck down!
I don't need more people talking about raping my wife from your fucking fans, Phil.
It's like we made a PO on the fact that I left the Discord because of Vider Vikings, the actual pedophile. Well, here, you're ridiculous.
Fucking pussy, bro.
I'm a what?
Let me read it to you. I posted on April the 7th.
I was sexting naked ape. Are you kidding me? Imagine what happened if the internet found out that like I was bisexual. Yeah, if they got facial hair, I can't do it. Like,
Yeah,
it's gotta be clean.
he's
Yes, I want to see Danny's dick. Like, I'd suck his dick. I'd fuck him in his ass. No, I don't give a fuck. I'd tie him up. No, liberals are gay. I'm the right kind of gay. I like traps and femboys.
You just
Swear you're not gonna fucking. This isn't gonna go into Kiwi Farm.
No. That's fucking golden right there. That's fucking golden. Oh. Thank you, Tom Mahat, for that. I think I seen that the other day on. Where did I see that? I seen it. Maybe it was on Twitter. But that right there sums up Brian Dunn, King of Pool. Right there. That's him. Holy fuck. Well, I mean, I'm sure. Who cares if you did or not? You know, the way he deserves everything that happens to him. You know, I think I seen that. Hey, Tree Master Bob, how you doing? I think I seen that stream. That's like, there's so many fucking videos out there, live streams that he gets ripped apart on the fucking Kumite, Medicare. Even if he's not on there, he got ripped apart. The kill stream, the list goes fucking on. You know, but yeah, that's basically King of Pole smokers. The video's still played in the background. I can't hear it, but I can see the video. Whoever did that, they did a fucking killer job on that. It was like watching a movie. Is this when he comes back? Somebody's got to play that again. You know, he makes his fucking return. But there's a song that I want to play. Because I'm going to end the stream out. And this is not something I'd listen to. Somebody sung this on the... I don't know why I'm going to play this song. But every time I hear this song, I think of the whole situation of that audio clip of him saying he wanted to, suck a dude's dick, and he wanted to see outlines. Somebody like sung it in the background, and I hate this fucking song. It's not my type of music, but I laugh at the same time because it reminds me of that whole situation. So I'm going to play this song in this stream. Thank you guys for watching. It was fun. There might be a stream Friday night podcast, Shoot the Shit podcast, and all that fun shit. So I do have another video coming out later this week. Like there's actually technically be 4 videos out, 2 possibly with that second live stream. So, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy this shitty fucking song, although it's probably going to play an advertisement. Do we get an advertisement? Oh, we do get an advertisement. Okay, here's the song after the
With
ad.
over 200 flavor notes to discover.
Get drunk.
Every sip of Woodford Reserve Bourbon
So,
is a
here you go.
spectacle for the senses.
This is the rhythm of the night. The night. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life. My life. Oh yeah. The rhythm of my life. Life, 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 life.
Get those outlines, Brian!